भगवान संकीर्तन की। Wow, weird to sit here. Hare Krishna, everyone. Can you hear me? Is the tech team okay with this live setup? All okay? Hare Krishna. We have someone new with us who is Varsana Mataji's friend.
Samiksha.
Samiksha. Your college friend, school friend? College friend? Okay. Thank you very much for coming. Hare Krishna. We say the Mangalacharan. You want to give her the... ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं सज्जनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण रघुनाथान् विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। Sorry Samiksha, I don't generally take this class. Anunay does, he is my better half. So I apologize if this class is not going to be your last. I hope it is not. But it's generally much better than what I will do. So please keep coming. Is that audible? It is. That's fine. Yeah. So we are on chapter 5. What is the acronym for chapter 5? What is S?
Stay in the world.
What is the context of stay in the world?
That we stay in the world without being attached to it.
Yeah. Arjuna is confused He asks Krishna in the beginning of the chapter, what should I do? Should I renounce everything? First you're telling me to renounce everything. Then another place you're telling me to work in devotion. So what is beneficial for me? What should I do? I'm confused. So that is Krishna's answering it. Krishna is answering it in the next couple of slokas, and he says, you have to stay in the world. You offer all your activities to me. T is, I think Kanana covered it last class. Three doors. Who are the three doors? Jiva, Ishvara, and Prakriti. Cool. So we know like the triangle, Jiva, Ishvara, like what their roles are. Jiva's role is to desire. And Ishvara's role is
Sanction and
and sanction and observe. And Prakriti,
facilitate.
instigate as well, yes. So who is the actual doer? Prakriti, Ishwar. Ishwar, Jiva, me, my life, my rules. Ishwar. And what if I'm like walking, studying in college, working? Ishwar is doing or I'm studying? What if I'm doing a regular brushing my teeth? God is brushing my teeth. Who's brushing my teeth? It depends on the context that you ask. Like I am desiring Krishna, which he gives me the ability to, and then Prakriti arranges that circumstance. So he sanctions. So if anyone asks who is the doer, it depends on the context in which they're asking. Ultimate doer is Krishna. So that is the context of all of this. Then in the last 5.16, that is today we'll do 17 and 18. In the last sloka that we covered, 16, there we learn. Okay, before that, why shouldn't I blame Krishna for all the ill consequences that happens in my life? Something bad happens in my life, I'm not doing it, Krishna's doing it. Why should I, not blame him for everything bad?
Because it's because of our past karmas and our swabha.
Okay. I have an independent free will by which I can exercise my restraint, use my intelligence, and act according to either Krishna's principles or put myself in the center of every situation. So that's why I can't blame Krishna. I am responsible for my own karma and actions. So in 5.16, we learned what is the translation of. One person is going to read all translation today and verses, and who is going to be that volunteer who reads everything today?
Should I?
Cool. What is the translation for 16?
When, however, one is enlightened with the knowledge by which his science is destroyed, then his knowledge reveals everything, as the sun lights up everything in the daytime.
So Krishna is saying in this last verse that we learned that as soon as sunlight enters a dark room, instantly that dark room is illuminated. So when I have this knowledge, this Ishvara Prakriti, Jiva, when I have this knowledge of the consequences, that for my own actions I am responsible, and for my own good karma and bad karma I am responsible, but I am just going to be entangled in this vicious cycle and I must get out of this. So I have to act in Krishna conscious so that I am not entangled in this triangle of Ishvara Prakriti Jiva. So when I know this knowledge, then my life is immediately illuminated. That is what 16 is. But now we know this, but we still have bad consequences in our life. So how come it's not instantly illuminated? Krishna's wrong. Have we found a flaw in the system? We know this. Now we've got full clarity, right? So then how come our life is still we're suffering the consequences of our bad karma?
First, because we are not practicing Krishna consciousness well enough.
Correct.
Second is that all are we are being questioned or probably challenged by Maya, that are we still situated in Krishna consciousness or are we wavering around?
Correct. Anyone else? Any other
The
answer?
seed of committing sinful activities is still in our heart, deep in our heart. And Prabhupada also explains this, that just as you switch off a fan,
Hmm.
it immediately turns off, but still it is
Still it is rotating.
rotating. So it is
Nice
just like
example.
that.
Yeah. Anyone else? Why our life is not instantly illuminated? These two are actually correct answers. If you go to text 2, purport of text 2, all of what both of you have said is in that purport. Third paragraph, first line. Therefore, yeah, just read the first two sentences of the. Everyone got that? Third paragraph. Therefore.
Shloka number 5.2, third paragraph. Therefore,
Just
Gyan.
read this very slowly. First two lines.
Therefore, Gyan, or knowledge that one is not in this material body but spirit soul, is not sufficient for liberation. One has to act in the status of spirit soul, otherwise, there is no escape from material bondage. Action in Krishna consciousness is not, however, action on the fruitive platform.
So Krishna is saying it is not sufficient to know all of this. We have to act on the level of spirit soul. That is when we get removed from this action, reaction, Ishwar Prakriti, good karma, bad karma. Otherwise, we're just going to be continuously engaged and entangled in this triangle. And that is why we are still dealing with all whatever we are dealing with. So, in 5.17 now, we'll start 5.17. You want to read the sloka? Sloka and translation.
Tadbuddhayastad atmanas
Tadbuddhayastad-atmanas
Tannishthastad-parayana
Tannishthastad-parayana
Gacchantya punar avritam
Gacchante punavritam
Jnana nirdhuta kalmasa
Jnana
kalmasha.
Translation. When one's intelligence, mind, faith, and refuge are all fixed in the Supreme, then one becomes fully cleansed of misgivings through complete knowledge and thus proceeds straight on the path of liberation.
Yeah. So, just coming back to that statement that Vidushi just read from text 2, we know that we are not the body, we are the soul. Srila Prabhupada keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. He doesn't even change the sentence, make it active voice, passive voice. Same thing. I'm not the body, I'm the soul. In the same way he's repeating. Why does he keep repeating the same thing? Like, why doesn't he say something new? Because he wants us to build conviction. Conviction comes when we keep hearing the same thing over and over again. And when we keep hearing the same thing over again, we get very absorbed. And then we get solid conviction. What is the difference between conviction and solid conviction?
One could waver.
Anyone who is not
Okay.
her job is now reading translation.
Strong belief,
Strong belief. And is this solid conviction or conviction?
solid connection. Like you have a very strong belief.
And
कि
conviction?
Whatever I'm hearing is true.
And conviction?
Conviction, maybe there's some doubt,
Hmm.
but in strong conviction, there's a belief.
Correct.
Whatever I am hearing and whatever I am repeatedly, the acharyas are telling me to understand is absolutely true, and there's no false,
Correct.
nothing wrong is
Correct.
connected to it.
Correct, very correct. I'm actually recalling this incident when we went for book distribution in Karol Bagh. I was distributing with Kriti. I was standing with her, and we came across these two girls, and they were arguing continuously so long about the existence of God. They believed in God. They fully believed in God, but they argued continuously about the existence of God. And one of them, I think both of them were from a science background, and she was saying, she was a student of anthropology, and she was saying that whatever Kriti was telling, look at nature. She was explaining nature. She was explaining faith. So many examples she gave, and she was not listening. She was saying no, but all of this is happening through chemical reactions. She hit us with a lot of scientific big words. So like Kriti could have gone home, been like, okay, you know what, she's not a fool. She's studying from books who are very acclaimed, well authors who have got international awards. They're also not fools. They've written fat textbooks. So I mean, it's possible. She's not dumb, and she's saying the right thing. There is also, Srila Prabhupada, but there are all these scientists also. That is conviction. But it can be swayed. So it's a sapling. It can be uprooted anytime. But solid conviction is knowing that, I know this is true. Because I know for sure. You cannot uproot this faith that I have. No matter what anyone says to me, I know for sure Srila Prabhupada is right, because it's the perfect knowledge. So that is the difference between conviction and solid conviction. So after conviction, there is absorption. After absorption, there is solid conviction. After solid conviction, you automatically get a sense of surrender. In actually today's day and age, we're so averse to the word surrender because we've had very bad experiences. Casteism, gender discrimination, this is not historical. We know it is happening in the 21st century also. There's so many forms of discrimination that is happening, but so it's so difficult for us to surrender to a person of authority, because we know that as soon as anyone has a position of power, they have an inherent opportunity to exploit and abuse. So we are completely, even if we don't okay, we are in a devotee setting, but if we go to the outside world and we try and apply this concept of surrender, we just cannot. It's so difficult, because we know, okay, do they have malintentions for me? Do they are they out to get me? I must, stand up for myself. I must make sure I'm covered in all of this. So, but in the realm of bhakti, in the realm of just selfless love, there is no question of being averse to surrender, because you know that I have this solid conviction on Srila Prabhupada's words and teachings. So I will, at whatever cost, surrender to the person who is the perfect representative of the perfect knowledge. And it's not, it will be that person only. It's not we're not a personality cult that I will give my life and soul to anyone. It's the person who represents, an authorized person who represents the perfect knowledge, and he is the perfect person. That is why we are surrendering to that person. So that is what this translation, it says, when one's intelligent, mind, faith and refuge is surrender. In this synonyms, tatparayanaha. Tatparayana. Vidushi, what is the synonym for tatparayana? Yes. Is there in the verse? You just have to pick it out from there.
We have completely taken shelter
Correct.
of him.
Correct. Who has completely taken shelter of him. That is refuge. Fully surrender. So, when one's intelligence, mind, faith and refuge are all fixed in the Supreme, then one becomes fully cleansed of misgivings. Misgivings we all have everyday misgivings. Of course, now we know who am I, why am I here, all of that. I'm not the body, I'm the soul. But this, in our day-to-day life, when we have to act on this level, we question all of this. I don't want to do this. I want to my mind is attracting me to things that I want to do. Even though we know all of this, I feel like watching something nice, doing something nice, doing like being in a comfortable position, not doing anything. That's our. Even though we know what our what we should be doing, what we should not be wasting time. We like to waste time. I like to. So that's the misgivings that we question ourselves with. So, but when we have intelligent mind, faith, and complete surrender, we are cleansed of these misgivings completely, and that we proceed straight on the path of liberation. But this is very nice. Sounds very theoretical and very nice to hear. This is um, like how do I apply this? That is what Krishna says in the next verse.
Vidya Vinay Sampanne
Vidya Vinaya Sampanne
Brahmane Gavihastini
Brahmane Gavihastini
Shuni Chaiva Swapake Cha
Suni Chaiva Swapake Cha
Pandita Samadarshana.
Pandita Samadarshina.
The humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater, outcast.
Yeah. So let's go line by line in this, okay? The first line is Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. Vidya means with education, knowledge. So someone who has knowledge, and we learned that in text 2, what is knowledge, will automatically become Vinaya Sampanne. Vinaya Sampanne means gentle and fully equipped. Gentle and fully equipped means I know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I know that everyone is part and parcels of Krishna. That is fully equipped. So someone with knowledge automatically becomes gentle and fully equipped. Then the second line, Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Krishna in this sloka has identified 5 jivas. Brahmana, that is a Brahmana. A Gavi is cow. Hastini is elephant. Suni is dog. Swapake is dog eater. Okay. So these are 5 very different types of jivas. Now Krishna is not very arbitrary. He is not randomly picked these 5 individuals and then pasted them here. It's actually very thoughtful. A Brahmana is someone in the mode of goodness. He knows how to use his intelligence. He knows how to exercise restraint, control his mind. So that is Brahmana. There are now 3 animals: cow, elephant, and dog. A cow is generally considered to be in the mode of goodness. Elephant is in the mode of passion, and dog is in the mode of ignorance. Now, can someone tell why are animals, and on what basis are animals, is it animal discrimination by Krishna? On what basis is dog ignorance, elephant passion, and cow goodness?
The cow provides
Not Vidusha.
the cow provides milk, which is used in therefore to perform yajna, through which rain occurs and rain and life also. And elephant, he paves new jungle, and like when a jungle dies down, he by walking he creates a new jungle, planting, facilitating new seeds to be sown and there something. And the dog is mostly sleeping all the time, and he is just looking for to eat something and sleep only.
So the cow was correct. The elephant and dog is a little off. Anyone else want to give a guess? If nobody answers, then Vidusha. Anyone else? Can be anything. No? You want to try?
I can try, but I don't think so. I'm right. So cow generally.
Cow is already given.
Okay. So an elephant
generally tends to be uh, in the mode of passion. Why? Because of its proud nature, probably. It's proud. Dog, I can say, because it eats shit and goes around mating with uh, any female dog. And I would like to now quiet myself because I know I'm dog.
So cow, as Shivam Prabhu said, it is mode of goodness because it gives us milk for our nourishment, and generally it's considered a very clean animal. So that's why cow is mode of goodness. An elephant is generally used by people to show prestige, dominance. I think even in today's times, people use elephant for barat. Please don't use any animals for barat. But yeah, a lot of very, very rich people use elephants for barat to show their dominance, their ability to spend that much for an elephant to parade them. And earlier also kings used to use elephants. Then dog. A dog is considered a very unclean animal. It's the lowest. It's the animal that is considered lowest on the hierarchy of animals. Now, as an animal lover, how can a dog be low? How can any animal be low? Why is a dog low? Is Krishna bad? Why is a dog low? Cow's good, dog is bad. That's so bad. So sad, no? Dog is so loyal to his master. Does not count for anything. Actually, modes of material nature don't judge animals based on virtues like how human beings, like us, we judge virtue. This low and high is not to say one animal is good, one animal is bad. It's the conditioning of the animal, it's the nature of the animal to behave and have a behavior in some way. So a dog is unclean, it eats anything, like Vidushi Mataji said, and it's generally in a very unclean atmosphere. An elephant is used by people to show dominance. So these are the three modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Then the fifth individual, dog eater. Why does he get a special mention?
He needs all the three modes.
Well, any animal, if I eat, is a mode of ignorance. Why dog eater?
Because when dog is so low and one who consumes the energy of the dog.
Correct. He gets that special mention, but you were not supposed to answer. So that is why dog eaters get special mention by Krishna. Vidya Vinay Sampanne, a person who has knowledge, is automatically gentle and is fully equipped. That is, he knows Brahmana, Gavi, Hastini, Suni, Pakecha. That means Brahmana, cow, elephant, dog, and dog eater. And the last line, fourth line, Pandita Samadarshina. He is wise and he sees them with equal vision. So, what is equal vision? Does anyone know the difference between equality and equity? Not stock options equity, just regular equity and equality. Not Vidushi. She is now disqualified fully from this class. You are cancelled. Anyone else? Equality and equity. Treating someone equally and treating someone with equity. Go ahead.
So equally is treating everybody on an equal platform, but equity is treating someone.
But you're just expanding it into many ways.
No, after expansion.
You went to equity. You go back to equality.
Okay, equality, treating everybody on the same level. There is no distinction, there is no difference between how I treat a dog, how I treat a Brahmin, how so, because everybody is a soul for that person.
Correct.
On the soul level, everybody is same. For a wise man,
Vinay Sampanne, for a person who is fully equipped with knowledge and gentleness. Uh, he will treat everybody as souls and not as per their body. And with equity is how not we are not even treating people based on equity. We just treat everybody as we like. So equity means treating everybody as they deserve. A dog deserves to be pet, to be kept as, not even kept as a pet, but you pet it, right? But a Brahmin, you will not go around petting a Brahmin. You will treat them with due respect and pay obeisances to them. So similarly, there's equity. There's difference in equity. Sorry, when we treat someone with equity, there is a difference. But when we treat someone, everybody equally, then everybody is the same. We don't differentiate.
Correct, very correct. Everyone got that? So basically, in equality, everyone has the same rights, same opportunities, same everything. Man, woman, animal, anyone. In equity, everyone according to their nature is given appropriate respect. So, like for example, if we take the Indian government, they have many types of security for different categories of people. No, like I'm talking about like these X security, Y plus, Z plus, Z, SPG for different, high individuals. High, depending on their security, depending on the threat perception of that particular kind of individual. Like for example, your prime minister. Our prime minister has the highest level. It's called SPG, Special Protection something. I can't recall. Group, Special Protection Group, SPG. Him and his immediate family, his Fufaji, Tayaji, will unfortunately not avail this benefit. So they get SPG protection. Next level below that is Z plus. Even Ambani is getting Z plus. So it's different. Like your Z plus, some of them will have, some category will have bulletproof glass with CRPF personnel. Someone will have, personnel in their house as well. Some, different have like different level of protection. So I cannot tell the Prime Minister Modi that how can you discriminate against me? I don't have that level of protection because I don't need it. I don't have that that high threat perception. I don't need that. It's not a discrimination. It's according to that kind of individuals, that appropriate level of protection is given to them. So, so in that way, as she said, for a Brahmana, we give due respect to a Brahmana. So, Krishna wants us to look at everyone with equal vision. So, I'm reminded of a very nice, unfortunate memory of mine from 11 years back actually. It was my first job. I just started working, my first job. It was horrible. I hated it. And I had it was a litigation chamber practice. And it was I was working 24 hours a day, weekends, public holidays, no personal holidays. So basically all the time. So at home, from office, everywhere, basically. It through my conveyance to office, to my commute, everywhere. So it was a lot. So obviously, I was tormented by the volume of work. But then there was an additional component to that. My boss's wife. She really tortured me. Super torture. When I think of her now, I'm getting PTSD, trauma. It was horrible. And the worst part was, I had no professional relationship with her because I didn't work. Some other people in my office worked with her. But I didn't work with her, I didn't report into her, I didn't deal anything with her professionally. But somehow she made my life hell. Every single evening, I have come home crying, saying, I don't want to see her face again. I cannot see her. She was horrible to me. So 1.5 years passed. I eventually left that job and I never looked back, obviously. Then this was 2015. Then I think around 2018-19, my father had a surgery. So he was admitted in the hospital for a couple of days. Then I was in the hospital. So I was in the canteen, and then I met that boss, my first boss. His name was Aditya. Okay, Aditya, his boss's wife's name was Megha. So I met Aditya in the canteen. I was like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "My dad's having a surgery, so I'm here. What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, Megha had a miscarriage." And you know what I did? I smiled. I started smiling. And then I quickly realized he can see me. This is not a phone conversation. So then obviously I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that she has to go through this." Faked my way through that conversation. And then I moved on with life. So my question is, I didn't do anything. I was just there minding my own business, but I was very happy she went through it. I had no remorse. I was like, very good for her. Appropriate behavior. Is that correct or not? I didn't do anything. I had no role to play. I was minding my own business. Why is it not? Why is it not appropriate behavior?
Being a devotee, you should be compassionate.
That is correct. That is correct. You should see even Megha with equal vision. I should see Megha with equal vision. The Shastras, like, I should not determine like who gets this very high treatment from me and who gets like whatever like bad treatment from me. The Shastras determine that we should treat someone with equal vision. That means basis their gun, see someone with equal vision, and that Krishna is sitting in everyone's heart. Hare Krishna. Any questions, comments, criticisms, faults?
Mataji, like why pig is not regarded as the lowest animal? Because I think that pig stays even in the more worst
It
conditions.
eats stool as well. They are. Pig is also considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Dog is considered the lowest animal because they're chandalas, and this is from the scriptures that chandalas are dog eaters, and they are considered on the lowest in the hierarchy because they are considered because they eat and cook dog meat.
People eat pig also, pork. More than dog, yes.
People eat humans also, really. People have no limit to anything. Animals are much better in that sense. They just stick to their own realm. So, yeah. Were you able to figure out that?
We figure it.
Yeah, it's working. We can play.
It was working. So we might have to connect it.
We'll have. Okay. You can set it up. You need this? I'll just open it and. Laptop is not working.
I used your phone screen mirroring.
I'll just log in and give you. Just 1 minute. You can maybe switch that off. Just that off. Game and then your question. Can you log in? Like, get me that login page. Yeah.
Krishna wants us to look at everyone, so even the terrorists, even the murderers. do we have to, how do we look at it?
Yeah. So just go to that login page. So I'm sure you've heard of this phrase, hate the sin, don't hate the sinner. Yeah, so that is what Srila Prabhupada has said in several places, that you, like you brought up terrorism, and we were talking about the Pahalgam attack also last few classes, that okay, they've brought out this Hindu Muslim riot. They've it's been very apparent that I'm a Muslim, you're a Hindu, so I will kill you. But there is no point in hating religions. It is not religious for a Muslim man to say I will kill you. It is not mentioned in their scriptures or our scriptures that you have to kill a person from another religion if they are not from your faith. So there is no merit in hating the uh, sinner, because he is not following his scriptures, he is not following his religion. So you hate the sin of terrorist the act in itself, but you pray for him that may he like be absolved of whatever karma, and may he get bhakti, like in whatever soon, in like it will take lifetimes for those terrorists to attain bhakti. But you pray that you can let him evolve these many levels of however how many 8,400,000 species that he has to pass through to absolve himself from this karma. May he get that faster. So, but of course, he has to like if he gets capital punishment, he is absolving him of the karma, because if you kill another, you have to get hanged yourself. That is like India follows it. The scripture also recommends it, that you do capital punishment. So that's good.
I have opened that login page.
Ah, super. Thank you.
Mataji, like if we have become devotee in this age, but before we have some different mind.
What? I didn't understand.